After investigating the park, we went back to the inspector to further inquire about the car crash. That's when we were informed of a rather suspicious-looking group of characters lurking around Tower Bridge. I suspected we were getting ever closer to the witch that kidnapped Espresso. After a slight detour, we were able to continue our pursuit. Yeah, well, let's do it. Don't. Aw. There's no one here. God, that's not my Luke voice. This is puzzling. I normally expect to see more people here at this time. It must be the bad weather. I guess no one wants to go out on this. That could be it, though I'm also sensing something of a peculiar presence in the air. Professor, don't talk like that. Whoa! That made me jump. Luke, over there. What was that? I bet it was one of them. Professor, let's follow it. Just a moment, Luke. There's something we should review before we go running off. Have you considered a tutorial? Yeah, I know. Shut up. Yeah. But we gotta find all our hint coins, Charlie. $41, let's go. Nothing on the moon? What a scam. Luke, we must follow Shadow and vanish further down the bridge. What if I want to look at things? Do you think about that, Professor? What did it? Let's chase after Shadow and Tower Bridge, Professor. Oh, they don't want me to stay here. Okay. What the? That thing just disappeared into thin air? Certainly don't feel that same presence I did just a moment ago. Hey, Professor, what's that? Hey, isn't that Is that Spella's cloak? It certainly looks like the cloak she was wearing. Spella, where could she have gone? Luke, take a look at that. On the wall there, just next to the cloak. Eh? Hey, there's some kind of mysterious pattern engraved there. Indeed. I believe this may demand closer investigation. But have you considered hint coins? More hint coin for me! All three of them are on lights! Wait, hold on. Will it tell me? It doesn't tell me. Nothing strikes me as suspicious at the other end of the tunnel. Despite, the lack of cars on the Tower Bridge. The symbol's only on this side of the tunnel. We have to make haste. I feel a puzzle's waiting to be solved in this part of the tunnel. What if we don't look at it? Well, I guess we have to. What do you think this pattern is all about? Well, I can't say it's a pattern I've ever seen before. I don't know, it kind of looks like the Sheikah symbol from Zelda. I wonder what a mark like this could be doing here. Wait a second. That figure disappeared right around here, didn't it? That's right. Not to mention, Miss Bell's cloak is lying right here in front of this wall. Without doubt, there must be some kind of clue here as to Spella's whereabouts. Let's check it out. Wait, can you hear something? Professor, the wall's moving. Puzzle. The wall broke. Dang it, Luke. Sudden shifting has dislodged a number of bricks in the wall. Drag the blocks along the wall and arrange them so that the design on the wall is properly displayed. Yeah, shut up. Can use the D-pad. Hooray. Apparently these blocks are so heavy. That it gets mad at you if you don't put them in the right spot the first time. Wow, I'm so smart. So smart.
Let's see if I've proven myself. Ah, the joy of solving puzzles.
Powerful tremor begins to resonate from the wall. Dinner, eaten, shot, taken, puzzle solved. Wow.
Huh, what's this now?
Ouch!
Luke!
Luke didn't need a tailbone anyways.
Are you all right, Luke?
Yes.
Huh? Huh? What is this place?
What's a place like this doing behind the wall?
It appears to have been here for some time.
I wonder who could have made this place and why. It's so dark, I can barely see. Hespella! Professor, we've got to search for Hespella.
Indeed, she could be here somewhere. Although...
So, could that witch?
Precisely. We should proceed with caution.
Okay.
You know, what's really funny about all these secret things in London is that London must be riddled with a series of underground tombs or like caverns. Okay. Because in Unwound Time Machine, the entire game takes place in a giant underground cave below London, which is hilarious. Something's wrapped in a piece of cloth. What can it be? It's difficult to say what it is in this darkness. This room gives me creeps. Even the air feels strangely colder here. A wrench, a spanner, and some other tools are lying about. It's like a fairly comprehensive set of tools. Professor, why would someone leave this stuff here? Oh, hi, Carl. I have played this before. It has been maybe like 7 years, though. It feels like, since I played this. Did I get all the hint coins? Layton's sectoral thesis is how it's possible there are more ruins under London than there is dirt. It's pitch black in here. I wish we brought a torch. Is that a line of passage over there? This tunnel, I can't even see in. It's pitch black here. What are you talking about? There's literally lights on the wall every like 7 feet. It's a puzzle. Professor over there. What's this? Quickly, let's get her on her feet. We have to do a puzzle to get her on her feet? Oh, she's tied up. Estel's hand's been tightly tied behind her back. Quickly untie her. Which rope will not result in a knot when both ends of the rope are pulled at the same time? Yeah. Okay. If you pull on it? Is that what it said? Well, it's not gonna form a knot. I don't have any string in here. I think it's B. Pretty sure it's B. Alright, let's see. So if A, that goes underneath. Charlie, I need a string. Okay, we'll do it like that. No, that's not. Okay, hold on. You see that I can't solve puzzle even if I use every coin? Yeah, my intuition. I'm gonna go with my intuition. It's B.
I've already seen the answer.
I win. I'm so
You should
smart.
expect no less from a gentleman.
Just what exactly here? Topology, I think. Bella, are you alright? Mr. Layton, it's really you. Noises. Mr. Layton, you really did come and rescue me. Of course, as I said, it is the duty of every gentleman to save a lady in trouble. Thank you, Mr. Layton. My duty too, as apprentice gentleman. Professor, I think they're coming back. I don't sense any immediate danger, but be sure to stay on your guard, Luke. So how does someone tie her up like that? Who the hell uses a puzzle knot to kidnap someone? So, I think the knot was already made. They're just trying to, like, make sure, you know, like, rope physics. Now let's hurry up and leave this place. There's no escaping them. Cardamom tried many times to lead me away from the witches. But as you have seen, we were unable to escape them for long. Uh-oh. What should we do, Professor? Voice acting.
figure from before.
Professor, I can hear something. It's coming from the end of the corridor.
Just as I thought. Mr. Layton, if we stay here, they'll find us.
This is bad, Professor. They're getting closer and closer.
Please, at least, save yourselves.
Don't worry, there may be a way out of this.
Neither form of the knot would have stopped her if she tried to get out of it. Yeah.
I have an idea. Please, leave this to me.
All right.
There's not much time, so listen carefully.
Puzzle time. No, not puzzle time. YouTube poop of Layton just responded to everything with, I said they're nearly here and there are lots of them. Okay, we should be all set. Let's get going, Luke. Is it puzzle? Gotta love me some puzzle. No, they're running.
Hand over the girl.
Has Luke considered cross-dressing?
Mr. Layton.
So you enjoy playing silly little tricks?
Yeah.
Well, it seems you underestimated us.
You didn't think we'd just give ourselves up, did you?
So tell me, just who are you, witches? And why are you so determined to capture Espella?
Fools. It's yourselves you should be more concerned about. Do you have any idea of what it means to involve yourself with that girl? It would seem not.
What do you mean?
The pair of you have unknowingly walked right into the middle of the story.
The middle of the story?
You will soon see what I mean. With your very own eyes.
Professor! She just disappeared!
I wonder what she could have meant by that.
I don't know, but I have a bad feeling about all of this. Do you think she's just trying to scare us because she lost?
At any rate, we should try to reach Espella. I know where that ship was heading. Let's head to the port and meet Espella when she arrives.
Herschel just happening to know the bearing of all ships that go on the Thames.
Right, and then we can give her back this book. Huh? Professor, the book! It's... Isn't this us, Professor?
Surely not.
some random motorist is gonna pick up the book and get transported to medieval land. Are you saying I could have kept going last time? It was only 20 minutes. Yeah. Yeah.
Who's there? Is somebody there? Oh, it's probably nothing, but... Hey! What are you doing?
Not the badger.
Oh!
You are now in the story, and also some idiot lawyer and assistant programmed only to think of crimes. Tragic. The two gayest women you know are having a pipe fight. Also, I really love the really cheesy PowerPoint text coming onto the screen. It's great. It's good. I'm feeling queasy. Come on, Nick. It's just like I said. Ugh, Maya. What do you mean? You're such a worrywart. I knew you'd get all jittery before the trial. It's not like that. It's just, I didn't expect to have to stand in a foreign court. Yeah, we don't know much about the court system here. The Legal League of Attorneys would like this to be an exemplary case. Does that make you an exemplary attorney? I hope you don't infect any British lawyers with your nervous attitude. You're making it sound like I'm a virus or something. My name is Phoenix Wright. I'm a defense attorney. And this is Maya Fey, my assistant of sorts. Of sorts? I guess I should explain why she's dressed up like that. But it's a long story, and we don't have the time. We've come to England on the Legal League of Attorneys exchange. I'm acting as a representative of the American Legal League. Okay, hold on. American. From America. Because Phoenix is very clearly Japanese. And all the localization, they made him American. You know, they probably sent you because you don't ever seem to be busy. We weren't supposed to stand in court, so we thought it'd be like a vacation. But here we are, as usual. We've been dragged to a strange case. Hey Nick, so what do you suppose this trial's all about? What if it was this? Look, check out today's newspaper. Elusive jewel thieves at large in London. Scotland Yard on red alert. We eat hamburgers in America. I love my office in sunny Los Angela Canto. Wouldn't that be cool? Maya, don't get your hopes up. We're here on an exchange. It should be a simple textbook trial. Really? London's a big city. What are the odds of us getting a case like that? Well, that's boring.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Sudden voice actor.
How do you do? I am Miss Darklaw, teacher at the Alcott School for Young Women. Isabella, this man is your defense lawyer.
That's a really short skirt for court. See, she doesn't have
Pleased to meet
pupils
you.
because she's traumatized, according to the anime girl eye book picture I saw. Phoenix Wright, attorney at law, pleased to meet you. I'm Phoenix Wright, your attorney. Pleased to meet you. What's with this girl? Can she hear me? Is this girl the defendant in today's case? That is correct. She's the pupil I'd like you to represent. She's pleading guilty, so there's not much you need to do. Pleading guilty? Yo, Miss Darklights, big boobs. We did chat. We found the booba lady. I suggest you accept the punishment proposed by the prosecution. What? What kind of request is that? Isabella, what are you accused of? Have you not received the case materials? No, we haven't. And we weren't told anything. My, forgive me for this oversight. Here, this is the case file. Attorney, defendant. The court hearing will begin now. Please proceed to the courtroom. Well then, I trust Spella to you. Wait, what? No way, I didn't even have time to look at the case file. Spella, please be a good girl and don't cause any trouble. Did she just smell something?
Not a witch.
Shut up! Shut up, Zan. This isn't an anime dating game. Shut up. Spella, what did you just say? Chop chop, defense. Let's not keep everyone waiting. It's a puzzle game, Zan. And so another trial begins. And as always, I've got no idea what's gonna happen.
All right. Let's do it, Nick.
The court is now in session for the trial of Isabella Cantabella.
Maya isn't being blamed for it yet.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Oh no. Oh no. I have to do his voice.
How about the defense? Are you ready?
Yes. Well, I guess you could call it ready, Your Honor.
I hear it's your first appearance in a British court.
Well, yes, that's right.
The Legal League of Attorneys Exchange, was it? Sounds like fun. Hope you're enjoying the sights. You can take it easy today. Don't worry, Prosecutor Flinch will take care of everything.
He's treating us like amateurs, Nick.
Oh boy, this looks bad. Can I really defend this girl?
Why do they have a Winston Payne, but the judge is a different guy? Well, you just gotta hold on for the judge. I see. Well, since this is your first case here, I will ask you a few simple questions to make sure we're all on the same page. Oh, yeah, that's fine by me. Dang, time to sink or swim. Answer my questions then, Mr. Wright. What is the name of the defendant? Spell it. Also a fun glitchy box. Look at that glitchy box. Wow. That would be Isabella Cantabella, Your Honor. That is correct. Phew. That's the first hurdle. Yay. I see you're terribly proud of yourself for answering that basic question. Ugh. Move on to the next question. What is the nature of the offense? What crime was Spella accused of? You know, Spella seems like such a timid girl. You think it's something minor, like shoplifting? Maybe. I wouldn't call it minor, though. Can't be anything major like that. Large-scale jewel theft. All prosecutions come in two kinds. Old man named Ever responds to injury, or some kind of super badass that solves crimes with mind chess. This game has both. Please answer the question. Can you name the two offenses? Did he just say two? Nick, think. What other petty offense could it be? I don't know. I'm clueless about this case. We weren't told anything about it at all. My. Could it be that our esteemed visitor left his common sense back home? I really like the voice I chose for him. All the evidence is in the court record. You haven't forgotten that, have you? That's it, the court record. Have you considered a tutorial? Right, that's what we always refer to. The court record, the tutorial. It must be the nurse. Check it down now. Touch it. Touch it right now. Touch it. Okay. Read it. Theft and assault. Inflicted light injuries. Light injury lacerations to the back of the head with a long blunt object. We got Espela, plead guilty, and Dark Law, big boob lady. Correct holds all evidence from this case. I better take a look. Right, defense, you've had enough time to ponder my question. What is Miss Cannabelle accused of? Glitchy boxes. Well, according to the case outline, it was the theft and assault. Indeed, what disgusting crimes. Is that correct, defendant? Yes. No kidding. She does look like a violent girl, at least not to me. Now that's settled. For Prosecutor Flitch, please briefly outline the case for the court. Yes, Your Honor. The incident took place on a small freighter moored at a harbor on the River Thames. The freighter was carrying goods away from London. The defendant illegally boarded the ship and tried to steal some of its cargo. But she was discovered by a crew member and captured by the ship's security guard. This is turning into Valley Girl, and I don't like that. She was caught red-handed. And she violently resisted when found by the crew member. Violently resisted. Indeed, she picked up a steel pipe and hit the crew member on the head. Sounds pretty vicious. So that's the assault she's accused of. And what did the defendant attempt to steal from the freighter? A stuffed toy, Your Honor. It's the Metropolitan Police mascot, PC Badger. Oh, Nick, I want one. I see that mascot made a career for itself in England. Who would have thought? I think we all have a clear picture of the incident now. The prosecution may begin. The prosecution calls its first witness. Please bring him in. There's something fishy about this trial. And there's something even fishier about my client. There isn't an ounce of expression on her face. I better keep my eyes wide open. God.
Witness, state your name and profession.
A ship is always at risk at every hour, minute, and second. That's where I come in. I am a peacekeeper, the one and only guardian to an otherwise defenseless ship.
Oh my god.
The name Smiles. Johnny Smiles, Security Guard Supreme.
Where's Edgeworth when you need him? Yes. According to the police report, the witness was patrolling on the freighter on the night of the crime. Yeah, I was patrolling the freighter, and my expertly trained eyes leave nothing unseen. I'll go blind if he keeps smiling like that. Very well, Mr. Smiles. We would like to hear your testimony. Describe what happened during your night patrol. Yes, sir. Johnny Smiles will reveal all. Gumshoe strangles man to death for being a fake cop that gets paid more than him. That's right, because Gumshoe's paid almost nothing. That night, I went on patrol as usual, ZZZO. My keen ears latched onto some suspicious noises coming from the cargo hold. I sprinted at full speed to the cargo hold, but I was too late to stop the blow. The next moment, I captured the criminal expertly. Within seconds, I had established there was nothing out of order at the crime scene. And so, the woman you arrested was? It was the defendant, Estella Cantabella, sir. And as per standard patrolling procedure, all lights were on and you saw her clearly. Is that correct, Mr. Smiles? Yes, sir. I am an expert after all. It's just me, or did he hesitate for saying that? The defense may cross-examine the witness. Yes, sir. Oh, I'm starting to talk like that guy. Let's see how skilled our visiting barrister is. Yes, by the way, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Our cross-examination procedure should be the same as anywhere else. But just in case, would you like to have it explained to you? I don't need... shut up. No more tutorial. Stop it. No, thank you. I'm fine. I press the witness on all suspicious statements to gather information. And when there's a contradiction, I present evidence, just like I always do. Okay, let's do it, Nick. The defense may now cross-examine the witness. I'm not going to say his lines every time, because he just says the same thing as before. Can I not press with a button? Press. What's ZZZO? Ah, that's right. It's not something you'd know, not being a security professional. That's our special jargon. It's how we talk about the time in our trade. Let me get this straight, Mr. Professional. You're using letters to tell the time? See, ZZZO stands for 2220, which is 10:20 p.m. Right, so 10:20 p.m. That's very accurate. How can you be so sure about the time? Well, that's when the TV show I always watch in the security room ends. TV show? I meant to do the rounds at 10, but for a pro like me, it's just a guideline. It doesn't sound very professional. Anyway, I was patrolling the ship, like I do every night. Your Honor, may I? What is it, Prosecutor Flinch? I would like... That's the wrong... I would like to get the event straight while referring to this crime scene photo. The defendant and the crew member were fighting in the back of the cargo hold. Is that correct? Yes, sir. They were fighting right under that emergency light. Some items are spilling out of the broken crate. Indeed, that crate was broken by the defendant with a steel pipe. So you can't have lead pipes anymore because they're dangerous. Incidentally, the items we can see spilling out are stuffed toys depicting London's own police mascot, PC Badger. I see. The crime scene photo shall be added to the court record. The witness may continue his testimony. Oh, can I not? Items. Hey, I don't. Yeah, shut up. Present? Okay.
Hold it!
And when you heard these noises, you immediately found them suspicious? That's right. An expert of my caliber can always tell when a noise is suspicious. When my smiley sense starts tingling, it means there's a crime taking place. So, can you tell us more about the noises you heard? It was... That's right, the sound of two women fighting. Naturally, I sprang into action, cause I love sapphic love, and I arrived at the crime scene in the blink of an eye. In other words, you went into the cargo hold because you heard strange noises, is that correct? Yes, that's about it. Munch. I'm back to where I started. Okay.
Hold it!
The blow. The defendant, Miss Cantabella, hit the crew member with a steel pipe, didn't she? Yes, that's right. As I opened the door to the cargo hold, the defendant struck the victim's head. Had I arrived a second earlier, I would have gladly stopped the blow with my own head. I don't think a second would have made much of a difference. Don't take this expert too seriously, Maya. The witness saw the defendant deal the blow, is that correct? Yes, sir. I expertly saw witness the crime with my very own sparkling eyes. Is that so? I see. Press.
Hold it!
And you claim the assailant was the defendant, Miss Cantabella? Precisely. Naturally, she abandoned all hope, seeing a security pro like myself join the scene. She dropped that steel pipe she was holding to the floor with a clank. I see, I see. That's what a guilty person would do in that situation. Oh my god, the judge is an idiot too. Exactly, Your Honor. There is no need to continue this cross-examination.
Hold it!
Are you sure you didn't notice anything unusual about the cargo hold? Not a thing. Well, aside from the defendant swinging that pipe around. Could someone else have been hiding in that room?
Objection!
The security guard patrolling the freighter is responsible for checking every corner. He would have spotted an intruder right away. Isn't that so, witness? Yes, I'm carrying my trusty pocket torch for precisely such a task. I have noticed anything suspicious in an instant. What is it, Maya? I was just looking at evidence in the court record. I get a feeling there's something funny about this testimony. You're saying that there's a contradiction? That's all he has to say. Well, Nick, what do you think? We managed to get our hands on some new evidence, but pressing alone can only get us so far. Yeah, that means it's time to present evidence to the court. Present evidence. Compare what the witness is saying with the evidence in the court record. Sometimes they won't match up, and that means they're not telling the whole truth. Right, thanks, Maya. Come on, you're making it look as if I'm the attorney here. Yeah. I know Spella maybe changed these kids, but that doesn't mean this witness is telling us the whole story. I need to uncover the truth by myself. Okay. Yeah. Nothing out of order, but there's plenty out of order. That box is broken.
Objection!
You're saying that there was nothing out of order in the cargo hold. Well, that's a bit funny. Huh? The point is, one of the crates in the cargo hold appears to have been tampered with.
Objection!
Ah, that! The defendant must have smashed it out with a pipe. Nothing odd about it. Please take a look at the crime scene photo. There's this broken crate where the fight took place, but also there's another crate here that seems kind of strange, don't you think? This crate, sitting quite a distance away from where the fight took place, appears to have been forced open. Isn't this the sort of thing a security guard should immediately notice? You testify that you established there was nothing out of order at the crime scene. So how come you didn't notice something so obvious? Order. That's certainly a serious oversight, particularly for someone claiming to be an expert.
Objection!
Whether the witness is an expert or not bears no relevance to this case. What matters is that he saw the defendant hit the victim with a steel pipe.
Hold it!
What you just said, I'm afraid I can't let that slide. Excuse me? I'm an expert guard, focused, thorough, precise, a true professional. Paid more than Dick Gumshoe. To prove it, I will testify once more. You're all dying to know why I ignored that one crate, huh? Munch. What? Very well. The witness shall continue his testimony. What excuse do you think you'll come up with, Nick? Who knows? I got a bad feeling about this, though. What did he actually see? How is this guy so... his teeth so white after eating so much chocolate? Gumshoe catching strays, and these people don't even know him. It's only natural that I missed the other crate. The lights in the cargo hold weren't on. But of course I had this. A guard's best friend is his trusty pocket torch. The emergency light was on, mind, so it wasn't so dark I could see. I saw that girl stand right in front of the crew member as she's attacked. And there was no one else in that room. You have Johnny's word for it. I already see it. Wait a moment. The security company claims the lights were on during the patrol. Yes, that's official procedure, you see. But those light controls can be such a pain in... Wait, no, that's not it. I mean, the truth is, an expert like me doesn't need those lights to do his work. Not when I've got this, the focus beam of my trusty torch cuts through the darkness like a laser. The witness will refrain from pointing the torch in this direction. Justice may be blind, but I'd rather not be. Oops, sorry, Your Honor. This trusty torch shall be added to the court record as evidence. Ooh, what's that? What is it, Your Honor? This pocket torch is covered in something sticky. He pooped on it. Seems like sweet little buddy's been up to some mischief. Sweet little buddy? Do you mean your chocolate? Johnny left sticky fingerprints all over his flashlight. Don't look at me, I'm not touching it. Why is it not in a bag? The defense may cross-examine the witness. Okay, so I already see what he said. Man. So... laceration to the back of the head with a long blunt object. Girl stand right in front of the crew member. You can't hit someone on the back of the head with a long object from the front.
Objection!
Oh. You're sure the defendant was standing right in front of the crew member? Absolutely. They were facing each other the entire time. Well, that's weird, because it clearly contradicts his evidence. What? What do you mean? According to the victim's medical report, the blow was dealt to the back of the head. The back of the head? Do you understand now? If they were facing each other, there's no way the victim could have been hit from behind. Yes, sir! Witness, can you offer an explanation for this contradiction? Yes, explain yourself. It's the first I'm hearing of this. The chocolate's melting in his hand? Yes, sir, it's strange, isn't it? I'm totally sure they were fighting face to face. A pathetic munch. I swear there's melting chocolate bar on it. It doesn't look like he's lying, but then... Nick, look at me. What are you doing, Maya? I was just checking if I could hit the back of your head while you were facing me. It doesn't seem doable, especially for someone as vertically challenged as me. How about you keep your dangerous little experiments inside that head of yours, Maya? Kind of like living, thanks. At least we've learned a couple important things. First, that this witness is unreliable, and second, that the prosecution didn't investigate this case properly. If my gut feeling is right, there's much more to this case than meets the eye. Now's my chance, which I do. Your Honor, the defense asserts once more that the defendant, Espella Cantabella, is innocent. What? This is foolishness. Just who do you think you are, anyway? Waltzing in here with your ridiculous assumptions. Balderdash, I say. That's not how it's supposed to be. What did you just say? Not how it was supposed to be. In light of this new development, the court's opinion is that the defendant is in no way cleared of suspicion. However, the witness's testimony has been proven unreliable. That's more like it. Looks like I'm starting to win over the judge.
Objection!
Don't forget that the defendant admits all charges, sir. Their guilt is beyond doubt.
Objection!
The defendant's just a schoolgirl. You can't go on her confession alone. So far, we have established only one thing. That Mr. Smiles was neither an expert nor even a reliable witness.
Hold it!
in my long 6-month career as 6-month career as a security guard, I never have my professionalism and expertise been questioned. Isn't 6 months barely past the probation period? You're saying Goldilocks there is innocent. In other words, that she didn't assault anyone. And that she didn't steal this toy? Isn't that so, Mr. Lawyer? Yes, at least. We have yet to see any proof that she tried to steal it. Got you there. Got me how? I have a decisive piece of evidence. The proof that the girl was trying to kidnap PC Badger. What? You do? Even Flinch has talked. When I seized the girl at the crime scene, she was clasping this in her hand. She didn't even seem to notice. And what would that be? It would appear to be PC Badger's tag, Your Honor. Now that you mention it, this mascot does have some sort of ill-fitting tag attached. What's this engraved on the tag? Is that an address? Oh, you mean there's an address written on there? It would appear to be Scotland Yard's and their telephone number. It is Scotland Yard's mascot, after all. This tag, it's been ripped from one of the PC Badger toys. Yes, sir. The suspect was caught in the act of nicking this very toy. The tag was ripped off during the fight. And this tag is... What we have here is decisive evidence that he was trying to steal the cargo. No way. I was expecting evidence like that.
Objection!
Witness, I was never informed of such evidence. If you had this in your possession, why didn't you have it in the police? Sorry, Miss Prosecutor. I am an expert of what I do. And my expert advice to myself was that I better keep this as my secret weapon. So I waited for the right moment to single-handedly settle this trial. Munch. Ugh. Looks like Flinch and I are both uncharted waters now. This tag is vital evidence. It will be added to the court record. That's me in her hand. He's so smug eating his chocolate. Defense. Mr. Wright, was it? Yes, Prosecutor Flinch. Your appearance in this course was a very hastily decided affair. That's true. That call from the Attorneys Association came out of nowhere. Perhaps in all the confusion, the request from your client escaped your attention. Were you not instructed to accept the sentence proposed by the prosecution? Come to think of it, Miss Darklaw did say something about that before the trial. She's pleading guilty, so there's not much you need to do. I suggest you accept the punishment proposed by prosecution. That's what you were asked to do. You have convinced us all of your skill, so your good name will not suffer. Why not simply admit the defendant is guilty and call it a day, What do you say to that, Mr. Wright? Depending on your stance on this matter, the court may now pass the verdict. Stance? Continue trial. The defense requests that the trial continue. What? This voice is really fun to do. The defense stands by its assertion that Espella Cantabella is not guilty. Very well, Mr. Wright. If that's your desire, then I too have a request to make. My stance on the matter, Your Honor, is that the prosecution is cringe. Yes, Prosecutor Flinch. The prosecution calls its second witness that we've only just done right now. Hey, wait a second. What about me? Come on, guys. Don't forget about Johnny. Let me start over from the top. No detail omitted. I suggest you leave the witness stand and go back to witnessing your crimes on television. Yes. Yes, sir. What a burn. I believe a break is in order. The court will now adjourn for a 15-minute break. Mr. Flinch, prepare your witness. Is that understood? Yes, Your Honor. The defense has no objections. Looks like Flinch finally got serious about this case. That means the real game starts now. That was a chapter, apparently. Yeah. Yeah, save it. What a convenient part. Yeah, glad the fur part's over. That witness was quite a character. I bet he'd love to be one. In a crime drama, he'd end up making a comedy, though. I hate it if poor Spella was found guilty because of the shaky testimony. But at least now it looks like we might be able to get Spella a not guilty verdict. Yeah, I hope that cheered Spella up a bit. Big boob lady pissed. What about Dark Law? He's reading my newspaper. Maybe it's just me, but she doesn't look pleased. Oh, it's you. I appreciate your efforts, Mr. Wright. Thank you? Well, I understand your drive to win this case. My drive? This is not the time for your personal ambitions. I told you before, didn't I? That Spella is pleading guilty and that you should accept the proposed punishment. This incident has already been settled between our school and the police. But Miss Darklaw, Spella could be innocent. Believe me, it will be in Spella's best interest if you end the trial as soon as possible. The more this trial drags on, the more traumatic it is for this poor girl. She's already traumatized. Do you see her eyes? I'm sorry. She may be saying that she's guilty, but is she really? In any case, Mr. Wright, we don't want our school being shoved into the limelight because of this case. So if you could please refrain from picking up meaningless details, such as that toy, get this trial over with quickly. This is your client's wish, Mr. Wright. I understand. I'll do my best. It's a relief to hear that. Let's go, Spella. Yes, Miss Darklaw. What the heck was that all about? We've been busting our butts in here, trying to prove that Spella's innocent, and she expects us to just give up now? Why are you yelling at me, Maya? When you think about it, Darklaw's acting very strange. Her own pupil's on trial. She just stands around reading other people's newspapers. She's really butthurt about her newspaper. Yeah, she's so busy reading about it anyway. There's nothing about a spell in that paper. Was she checking his soccer scores or something? Phoenix, it's football here. The break is almost over. We better go back. Lynch looked really confident about this new witness. I'm a Spella's defense attorney. I'll stand by her no matter what. It's not even gonna give me a break. Oh my god. The court will now reconvene. Prosecution, is your witness ready? Not yet. I have to stop recording.